Hi, it's Kate here. Just coming to you this Friday, which is the 22nd of October and is also, I think, being locally known in Victoria at least as our Freedom Day, where our lockdown ends. So I hope that has been or is an enjoyable day. We've got something lovely planned tonight, if that's getting out and about or having a hair appointment or having dinner or something like that with some friends. So it's pretty exciting. I know for our family, we've been going through lots of ups and downs this week, and we are anticipating potentially coming out of lockdown, which for Mildura we were going to come out of lockdown I think tomorrow night midnight, but it came one day earlier to come in line with the Melbourne lockdown ending as well. So all my girls are back at school, which is fantastic. So pretty exciting times, but also anxiety provoking as well. We've been sort of talking about the ups and downs of all the emotions that we've been going through with anticipating opening up and what that might mean, and just making another change, another transition. So one thing I thought I might share with you, because a skill I suppose that helps me with stopping being overwhelmed, whether it's helping my clients not be overwhelmed, or helping my kids when they're kind of wanting to be optimistic but feeling a bit pessimistic about another lockdown and things like that, is really coming back to practicing some of those mindfulness skills. So I wanted to chat to you about a model of thinking that's been around for a little while that helps us look at different kinds of skills and how we can use different perspectives flexibly to meet whatever challenges come our way, or to meet our goals or develop goals and things. This model is about different perspectives that we can take on ourself and on our life. And it looks at three different styles of thinking, I suppose, or perspective taking under the acronym of DNA. So DNA in this instance stands for the discoverer, the noticer, and the advisor. So I wanted to share a little bit about those three perspectives with you. You'll probably recognize a tendency within yourself as I go through and explain them. So I'm going to start with the advisor first. So the advisor is that perspective that we take that is usually filled with all of our self-talk and our appraisals about things. It's our little voice in our head that tells us whether something's okay, not okay, and it's kind of like shaped from all of our experiences and things, and it's kind of running in the background all of the time. Now sometimes that advisor can be really helpful, and sometimes that advisor can make us prone to anxiety and worry and overthinking. So there's ways to improve the usefulness and the function of our advisor, but it's one way we kind of appraise, and one perspective that we can have when we're in advisor mode or advisor sort of viewpoint. The other perspective that is we use and can be useful to be aware of is our noticing state, to be a noticer. And that's really when we tune in to our senses and really embrace our mindfulness skills. So using sensory awareness to be in the actual moment and accept whatever it is that we're experiencing. So again, mindfulness skills helps us to develop that noticing stance, but we are not expected to stay in noticing stance all the time. But we can shift in and out, and that can be really helpful, particularly when we're at danger of becoming overwhelmed by emotions. If we can notice it, name it, and accept it, it's a pretty good skill to have for life. The other mode or model that we have is our discoverer mode. Now, being in discovery or being a discoverer is something that toddlers and kids find pretty easy to do. They're always learning and trying new things. They don't have a roadmap or a template of how that's going to be. They just do it, and they learn by trial and error. Now, what tends to happen is different personality types will be more likely to be a good discoverer and use that kind of mode. And often as we get older, particularly at older teens and adults, we can do a lot less of that discoverer mode. We can be a lot more inclined to be in that advisor mode, or you know, having it all mapped out, or needing information before we'll take action. So being in discover mode really means being creative, taking risks, and seeing how we can use that discover mode to be in line with our goals or to help us problem solve some challenges. So all three different styles of thinking are incredibly useful and important to meet our goals, to, you know, get unstuck when we get stuck in life. But it's a really nice way of, I suppose, considering what mode are you mostly in, what mode do you kind of resonate with more, what mode do you maybe get stuck in, and what mode could you work on to be more useful for yourself and for the challenges that you know might be facing or experiencing. So DNA, discover mode, notice mode, advisor mode, and there's another kind of part of it that is about using all those perspectives and being able to shift between those perspectives to meet whatever our goals or our values are in our life. So yeah, there's a really good teen workbook that's been developed based on this, written by Louise Hayes, who's really a big name in the this mode of therapy, which is ACT therapy, and I'll put the reference in there for people who are interested, because it's a really easy and easy to use kind of workbook if that's something you're interested in. But anyway, I just thought I would share that with you. I really like that idea of using different perspectives, and it helps me to kind of reflect on what mode I'm in and which one I need to kind of spend more time in, and which one can be really useful. So I hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon, wherever you are. If you're watching live, thank you for doing so. And if you're watching the recording, please be sure to check out the other videos that I have. And if you've got any questions or any other topics that you'd like me to share, just pop it in or pop me an email. All right, have a great Friday afternoon and a great weekend. I'll talk with you very soon. Bye.